Terry Collins, AA Fuel spokesperson, joins us live. Terry, good morning.
Good morning, Ron.
So we'll start with oil. I mean, we don't have the markets opening for a few hours yet, but what do you expect will happen with the price?
Well, the price and the risk of a conflict. Iran produces about 3.3 million barrels of oil a day, so it's quite a major producer. It has been under sanctions, but the key issue is locality. It's next to the Strait of Hormuz, which is a little bit wider than the Cook Strait, and they've threatened to close it by mining, firing missiles or drones or other weapons to disrupt shipping, which will disrupt the global world supply.
For your average punter, how long between a price spike in the price of Brent crude to something you put in your car at BP?
Look, I shouldn't expect the price of petrol to go up this week. What you're seeing when you see the price of oil today is for futures. That's next month oil price. So the oil has to be then refined and shipped to New Zealand. There is no price pressures currently this week on our fuel. And I'd say to the oil companies, this is not an excuse to put the fuel up this week. However, long term, for the rest of the month, if this continues, then I do expect an increase in fuel and diesel prices going up.
What about OPEC Plus? They have come out and said we're going to loosen the belt straps a bit. We'll produce a bit more. Hopefully that should offset any spike.
They're talking about in the vicinity of 400,000 barrels per day of spare capacity. 20% of the world's crude goes through that Strait of Hormuz. That's more likely 20 million barrels a day. So even though they're going to put on extra production, if it's totally disrupted, it won't be able to replace it.
Right. So your message to anyone watching is expect an increase to the price you pay at the pump probably in 3 weeks to a month. If the companies try it on us sooner than that, Terry, then we can go in and complain.
Well, yes. I mean, the Commerce Commission has something called, done a study, it's called the rocket and feather effect. And that's when you get this geopolitical incident that occurs and the prices rocket up. And then when it ceases, they come down like a feather. I would not like to see that effect playing out in our markets.
Terry, appreciate your time this morning as always. Terry Collins, AA Fuel spokesperson.